calls himself a big deal, but still manages to keep it consistently cool. Chris, welcome to our chill spot. Welcome to Chatterbox.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me, man.
No problem. It's always a pleasure. I want to
Always a
just
pleasure.
kick things off. I know Shelly's going to get down into the nitty-gritty. I should warn you.
Okay.
Shelly, we're fan about your life. I just really want to find out. It's a big deal. I love that song. It's one of my favorites because it plays on confidence. I think it's a confidence booster.
True.
But is that a play on you just feeling yourself a little bit?
Nah, you know.
All right, tell me about it.
I do feel myself at times,
Oh.
you know. Yeah. You know,
We feel you too, Chris.
We feel you,
We
bro.
feel it.
yeah, there are some days where, you know, it's like people who have mood swings. You know, some day they just wake up and, you know, you go around your friends and they say, "What's wrong with you today?" Nothing is really wrong with you. You just woke up in that kind of mood.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then some days you just wake up and you're feeling very, you should
Upbeat.
say, into yourself. You know what I mean?
True.
And I feel like gone are the days where you have to wait for someone's acknowledgement or someone's
Someone's
approval to
validation,
say
yeah.
that, you know, yeah, I'm a big deal.
Completely
Amen.
Yeah,
agree.
man, it's all about self-love, self-respect, and a lot of self-confidence. And I'm a very confident young man, and people tend to mistake that for being conceited, you know, and that's a problem I can live with.
All right, well, let's
Understand?
talk a little bit about that. You know, when you just came out, you were a lot quieter, and of course, you know, we see the growth with you, both in your music and in who you are. Because I mean, I'm looking at your physique; you didn't have all of these muscles in your
Hello.
But obviously, with your growth and all that, some people look at that indeed, and I've heard some comments talking about, you know, you're so into yourself and you're so hype and all of that.
Yeah.
What did that feel like initially for you? I mean, obviously, you're dealing with it now.
When I used to hear it at first, it never really used to move me. I just used to always think about it, like, what am I doing wrong? Why people would think of me in such a light? You know what I mean? And then, like, you know, I would think about it, like, how they initially saw me was this young man from back pasture, you know what I mean?
It's a good
my
country
shirt was
boy.
big. So I'm saying maybe over these years they probably wanted me to look the same way.
Right.
And then they would feel like, yeah, it's validated, I'm cool.
Exactly.
No, man, we love nice things, man.
Of course.
And that's why we work very hard, you know what I mean? So we can afford to do things for ourselves and for our family and for our friends.
Right.
So at the end of the day, people can see change and see progress.
And growth.
Yeah, man, and understand that at the end of the day, this is the reason why people work hard. This is
Absolutely.
the reason why people go out. And for me, music is my substance of survival. For people who do athletics, for people who are in the business world, you know, at no point in time you want to be stagnant.
Of course
Exactly.
not.
And for me, it's a very big deal whenever time I step out on the road. If somebody don't say something, then it coming like say, you're not doing your job the right way.
Well,
Whether that
hold
be
on.
good or bad.
Well,
You
I need
understand?
to find out
Yeah,
something,
man.
you know, because a lot of ladies have been paging me because they want to know what's going on with Mr. Martin. So I'm just going to ask you right now, are you single, sir?
Yeah, man, like a hit song.
You heard it first.
I love it.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
All right, so tell me about you as a father. I mean, you know, we see you, I'm going to call you a sex symbol because, I mean, look at him. Seriously. So, he's shy, I'm serious. So, I mean, how are you? You have 2 daughters.
Yeah.
What kind of father are you? Are you strict or, you know, do they just know how to get you to do what they want you to do?
Oh gosh, man.
Aw.
Yeah,
That daddy smile. I know, right?
Christiana and Chris Sarah, you know, I'm 2 little princesses, man. You know, growing up, I always thought I would get sons. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
because-
Usually, you know.
No, because to be
don't get
honest
them
with
sins
you,
when your body get down. I know,
no,
right?
no, because it come down in the family line. You know, my grandfather get sons, you know, and then he had a daughter. My father get 2 sons, me and my little brother. So I feel like it just like go down in the
skip a
track.
generation. Osh.
Everything skip me. My little brother get the height, me no get the height. You understand? Me can't work with it, and then it skip me now. Me get daughters, but at the end of the day, I'm so happy with them. You know, they've changed my life in such a big way. You know, as it relates to like being patient and all of that. You understand? I feel like it's different with daughters. You know, like my little daughter. Sometimes I'm showering and she just open the door and come. And I said, "Pumpkin." Because I'm not ready for that question. Like, Daddy, what is that?
It's true.
Oh God, man, I dread that
Well,
day.
you know
So
what?
you know, so
brace yourself. It might
Yeah.
come sooner than you think.
yeah, man. But you know, as far as I can keep it away for now, yeah, you understand. So yeah, man.
I I will say this: fathers and daughters do have a more, a much tighter bond.
Yeah, and
I mean, I know every man wants a son that him can, teach the ropes.
And can go play football with me and them thing there, but
you can do that with your daughter.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
a lot of men don't want them daughters
to
be
my
that
daughter
girl,
to
they want
not
them
be a
to be girl.
baller still. Yeah.
I was a victim
Princess.
of that. Yeah, my father wanted me to
So,
be a
so if
princess.
your daughter come to you with a football and say, Daddy, show me how to play this, you're going to discourage her and tell her to put on a princess dress?
If I would discourage her, I don't think I would discourage her, but
you wanna carry her to
I'm
play
not
ball?
bringing her. No, I wouldn't have a knockabout with my daughter on the football field.
Why not?
No, man.
Oh, come on.
That's why I'm
Chris,
going
it's
to try again. I'm going to go again. I try again, I'm going to get the son, and then we're going to have the knockout.
Oh, but when you try again and get the son, a lot of men with daughters would like to know the formula so they can get it right next time.
No, I have the formula for the daughter, we can't tell them that. You understand? So I just do the reverse of what I've been doing,
right.
and I must the son that.
Well, a few weeks ago you had, I know, right? A few weeks ago you had a treat for your community.
Yeah, man.
How was that? What was that like for you?
Yeah,
to be
man.
able to give back to your community.
Oh gosh, man, it was awesome, man. It was awesome. It was called It's a Big Deal, and I celebrated like 10 years in music.
Right. Wow,
Yeah.
so long?
Oh gosh,
Really?
man. Yes, man.
No, but Chris, you still look like you're about 19-ish.
I want to tell you, I'm going to be 19 for about 5 more years. Let me just skip 20 and go 21.
Hey.
You understand? But it was great,
Talk
man.
a little bit too about your album.
My
Stepping
album.
Razor. It's your first album, right?
Well, I've actually Stepping Razor was my EP.
Your EP, okay.
Yeah, so the actual album comes out in October. But the EP was great, man. The support for it, the downloads were great. The label was very impressed. You know what I mean? So big up VP Records. So in October now, we're just looking for bigger and better things.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh.
man. Awesome.
One thing
Anticipation.
I know that women, well, especially me, I mean, because I understand from a musician standpoint, I love the fact that you're so passionate about what you do,
Yeah, man.
and you keep singing.
Definitely.
And you see
Like
the
you
growth.
don't, and you don't ever like. Whenever the first time I watched you perform, don't take this no way, please. I fell in love with you.
Oh,
Me
God.
too. It's
Thank
the
you
rock
so
star
much.
syndrome.
I felt
Yes.
every single word that you were singing. You
Yeah,
grabbed me, man. The connection was there.
Much respect.
And please don't stop.
Nah, man, there'll be no stopping and no changing.
Yes.
You know,
And in any changes, change for the better.
change for the better. And I don't call change for the better change. I call it improvement.
Growth.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. You understand? Yeah, man, definitely. man.
So, I mean, I see the growth in your performance every time I see. Is there any artist that you emulate and anybody that you say,
True.
I would like to get to this point where this artist is?
I'm gonna be very honest with you. I feel like I have met the person who is most instrumental in my life musically. You know, I've met him. He
that?
came to my performance in LA.
Wow.
Stevie Wonder.
Wow,
Yeah,
really?
man. Yeah, man.
What was that like?
It was great, man. It was great. He came and he listened to me perform, and I was on stage, and he was in the VIP section to the back, and he was just rocking. And I said,
wow.
I said, well, Stevie, I listen to me. Yeah, man.
list
Yeah,
done.
man. The buck stops there. The other person is Sam Cooke, and he's not here right now. You know what I mean? So, Stevie Wonder came to my performance, and it was a wonderful thing. And Stevie Wonder he's like the echelon of music for me personally. You know what I mean? Growing up singing his songs, you know what I mean, and listening to how, you know what I mean, how he would do his runs, and you know what I mean, how he would attack the bars. It just different. You know what I mean? So to meet him and for him to listen to me perform, and then for me to finish singing and going there and talking to him, and you know what I mean, he's telling me about Cheetah's Prayer and Paper Loving. I'm
You're
like,
kidding.
it's crazy. It's crazy. That is something I will never
amazing.
forget. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man.
Well,